Are we really going to war with Tesla as a country? So, did you guys see last week that this dude, he straight tried to like set the Tesla chargers on fire, and then he ended up in turn setting himself on fire? We definitely got to talk about this today. Okay, guys, so welcome back to the channel. I have so much to say about this situation because it's like every day I log on my phone and it's just Tesla, 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 Tesla. Yeah, I let's talk about the first thing. Okay, so the first thing I found out, we'll go back to the guy that set himself on fire because we've all seen the chargers, the charging stations, and the vehicles being set on fire and being vandalized. But I also wanted to talk about I guess people who are Tesla Uber drivers. They've been getting supposedly, allegedly, getting one-star reviews because they own a Tesla. So here's where I'm at with that. What do you do if you bought a Tesla? Like, if you bought a Tesla, and regardless of what side you are on politics, whatever side you're on, that's your car. That's the thing that gets you from point A to point B. Say you are a Democrat and you own a Tesla. Do you think it's fair to give someone a one-star review just because that is the vehicle that they picked you up in? Like, I don't do Uber a lot, but when I do Uber, especially when I go to Atlanta, you see the vehicle that's picking you up, right? You see the vehicle that's picking you up. So why not just select another vehicle if you're so against Tesla? Like, what if this person was a nice person? Now, if you got in the Tesla and the person gave you bad service, by all means, give them a one-star review. But if they gave you good service and people are legit out there giving one-star reviews because of the type of vehicle this person owns, this person pays a car payment on this vehicle. This is their money. This is their bread and butter. And like, I don't know, like, where are we heading as a society? Like, that would really suck. I was just talking to my husband about it, and I was just like, people can't be that evil. Well, they can. They can. But that's the one thing. Like, okay, we're talking about today. The other thing is, how are you gonna go and set a station on fire and catch on fire yourself? And then, like, how can someone feel bad for you? Like, you were committing vandalism, like arson. You were committing a straight crime, and then was it really worth it? If this man's still alive, I didn't even look to see like his damages. I'm not even sure if he is still with us now. But if he did have a family, if he did have kids, even if he didn't have a wife and a kids, he could have had a sibling, could have had parents. He had somebody in this world who cared about him. And this was your statement. Like, you couldn't find another way to protest against what you feel is going on in America. Like, there was no other way. You just wake up I can't imagine waking up one morning and just saying, you know what, I'm about to go burn this ish down. I'm about to go set something on fire because I don't like what's going on in society. He's hurt himself. Like, I've seen all over the different dealerships being set on fire. I've seen them, spray painting and everything. And I'm like, you're going to risk going to jail to make a stance. And it flashes you back to like the 70s when people were doing like the peaceful protesting, or even when they were peaceful and you saw the cops like spraying people down and this, that, and the other. And people were still getting together doing like rallies. Now these people are like turning into like the Avengers or like vigilantes and going and doing these things on their own. And they're risking your own livelihood. Like, you can't be willing to risk sitting in jail because you spray painted some vehicles to make a stance. Like, you have to be smarter. Like, I'm hoping, like, I just keep thinking, I hope these people don't have families. I hope these people don't have loved ones that are going to miss them if they get in trouble for this. There has to be a smarter way to make some sort of stance against what you feel is an injustice. That it's getting super, super wild. Now, the funny one to me The funny thing to me is, are the people that have started changing their emblems from the Tesla to like Audi and Toyota and Mazda.
Why are so many people right now trying to hide the fact that they own a Tesla? And it's not just the Cybertruck, it's all Teslas. There's something going on right now where people don't want to be associated with this brand. Like, this person didn't just put the Audi logo, they also put the model type and engine type, like trying to fully disguise their Model 3 as a different car altogether. Then up top you have more Tesla Mazdas and even a Tesla Honda. This trend is happening while other people are desperate to get rid of their Teslas but can't. This guy said, "It's impossible to get rid of a Tesla Cybertruck. I want to cut my losses and move on, but I can't give this thing away. I've lost so much money already. Please help." And at the same time, sales are plummeting in Europe. Tesla sales are now down 70% in Germany. While Tesla is valued like a tech company, they are a car company. The vast majority of their revenue and profit comes from selling cars and getting regulatory credits for selling those cars. And another chunk comes from leasing cars, which is just a different way of selling cars. So when their sales go down, all of their profit streams, except for energy generation, go down. And if Tesla is selling less cars, they're also getting less regulatory credits, which is a major chunk of their profits. And Tesla could easily fix this situation. They just have one major problem they need to correct.
Do you not think that people know what a Tesla looks like? I get in their minds, like if you've done that, please leave your logic down below, because I want to know why. Like, that emblem can't be that disturbing to you, because I'm wondering, are they changing the emblem on the steering wheel? Because the steering wheel is going to still have a Tesla emblem. Even if you change the emblems on the outside, if you open the engine, I'm pretty sure, I don't even know what Teslas have. They're electric. So whatever you open, whatever's in there, I'm pretty sure it's stamped with Tesla somewhere. But then their logic might be, oh, well, no one's going to look inside the hood of my car, or however. I don't know. I've been in like 2 Teslas in my entire life, so I don't really know the ins and outs of Tesla. But if I was driving on the highway and saw somebody driving a Tesla, like with the Audi symbol on it or whatever, I know most Audis. Like I know what they look like. I know that we know that's a Tesla. So what is your point? Like, whatever happened to like peaceful protesting? And I know some people are going to say, well, peaceful protesting doesn't get people anywhere. I mean, I don't know, because I'm not going to be out there anyways, regardless. If I can donate to something, I will do that. But this day and age, I'm not going holding a sign out anywhere, because I don't trust people. It's really dangerous. I feel badly that people have to be like, I feel bad for Tesla drivers right now. Like, I legit feel bad for them. Every time I see one on the road, my eyes just look at them, and I happen to look at the person driving it, because you have to think every time you park your car now that your car is in jeopardy. Like, I would hate to go someplace and think that my car is a target. Like, what if the person driving the Tesla is a really, really good person? What if they're a good person who bought that car? They saved up their money, whatever. Even if they saved, they didn't save. It's their car. Like, you shouldn't have to be in fear of parking somewhere because you bought a vehicle from a person that a lot of people don't like. Like, that shouldn't be a thing. Like, that person has to get up and go to work. If I had a Tesla right now and I had to get up and go to work every morning, I'm already hyper vigilant. My anxiety would go through the roof. Like, I would be, I think, coming out, checking underneath, making sure nobody put something under my car, like making sure that the tires weren't slashed. I would be so nervous right now driving a Tesla. I feel like people need to do better. I feel like we really, really need to do better as a society. Like, you cannot attack these people for the vehicle that they own, regardless of how you feel about the election and the way it went. Like, these are human beings. Like, you don't know them. Like, this person could be a person that goes and volunteers at a church every day, or volunteers their time with animals. And we're just sitting up here blowing up people's cars, blowing up charging stations that they need to charge their vehicles, vandalizing them. Like, I don't know. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this? Like, I legit think that Tesla drivers right now have to be scared. Like, they have to be fearful. And it's sad because that could have been anyone's car. That could have been any car. But like, Tesla drivers, are you scared? I feel like it's America, not all America. Let's, not all America, but right now I like feel like it's America versus Tesla. Like you Tesla drivers out there, I feel for you. You guys are in my prayers. Like I said, every time I see one of your vehicles on the street, I'm just like, I hope nothing happens to this car. You got people, I saw someone else saying, like, telling people where to come find their car because they want them to steal it so they could get the insurance. And I know I'm laughing, but it's really not a laughing matter. Yeah, I don't know what to think. Tesla drivers, my heart is with you. If you're one of those people out there doing something bad to Teslas, it's not worth it. I highly suggest you stop.
If anybody want to burn my Tesla, I ain't hard to find. Just send me a DM and let me know where you about to be at. Get your protest on. You know what I mean? Get me out of this joint, man. Let's upgrade your boy in 20.
But yeah, guys, I just wanted to talk to you about it, see what your thoughts were, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.